Having a fantastic time, however, his peaceful experience takes a chaotic turn when one and all the bus tires goes flat whilst at the toll road, inflicting the automobile to swerve dangerously simply because it appears the bus is about to collide with a mother and her daughter. It miraculously comes to a halt. Anyone on the bus breathes a sigh of relief during this commotion. Min-hyuk notices a mysterious woman carrying a crimson hoodie walking away from the scene. He tries to catch a glimpse of her face, but is interrupted with the aid of a smartphone name snapping him out of his daydream. At the phone name, an unknown man or woman threatens to kill Min-hyuk, however he dismisses it without a good deal situation and ends the decision before going again to sleep. The scene then shifts to the lady inside the purple hoodie. Even though Bong quickly, who's taking part in a bowl of ramen, she expresses her frustration for no longer getting an activity and comes to a decision to edit her resume, highlighting her distinctiveness. As compared to others, it's revealed that Girl Bong Soon possesses an superb hereditary strength handed down through the maternal line of her own family. This strength has been developing stronger as she a long time, permitting her to effects twist steel bars and unintentionally cause mayhem, together with sending a doctor flying on the day she changed into. Born in the future, Do Bong quickly witnesses a thug bullying a school bus driving force at a creation website. She attempts to name the police for help, however they don't solution her call to make subjects worse. Another man notices her and forcibly takes her phone, leading to a war of words. Moreover, the website online manager slaps her for disrupting their paintings in a twist. Whilst men try to assault her, Do Bong Soon uses her extremely good energy to ship them flying. A man named Tom, who has a scar on his face, watches in astonishment as she handles the scenario. Bong quickly asks Tom to compensate her for the broken cell phone, but he attempts to strike her in response. Do Bong Soon by accident breaks Tom's hand, but then promptly fixes it. Meanwhile, the CEO of Einsoft, Min-hyuk, observes these occasions and has a bold idea. He comes to a decision. He desires to lease Do Bong Soon as his personal bodyguard to guard himself from the common threats he receives. The scene then shifts to the police station, wherein Bong Soon is being attentive to claims made through criminals and faculty youngsters that she beat up the gangsters, although he is ignorant of Bong Soon's abilities. Bong Solar's community friend and police officer Do is worried that Bong Soon may receive a quality, if any, of this has demonstrated to be authentic. However, before she's first-rate, Min-hyuk seems and saves her with his witness announcement. The youngsters don't know anything, and the way could a woman like Bong quickly beat up big gangsters. The following day, Bong quickly is at her father's store, wherein her mother belittles her for now not doing something in her existence. She definitely indicates getting a wealthy boyfriend and settle in lifestyles. In the meantime, at an Annie Smooth office, Min-hyuk maintains to get threatening calls and calls his secretary to deliver him a list of potential bodyguards. Notwithstanding getting a huge list, Min-hyuk's thoughts remain stuck on Bong Soon, and he orders his secretary to head and discover the lady he met an afternoon before at the police station. Following his boss's command, Secretary Bong is going to the police station to accumulate records about Bong Solar before arranging a assembly together with her at a restaurant later. In the course of the meeting, he offers Bong quickly with the opportunity to emerge as the CEO's bodyguard at Onisoft, a software enterprise. To start with, Bong Soon declines the offer to be a bodyguard, but she modifications her thoughts. After getting to know about the employer and the generous annual profits of $60 million, she additionally views this as a threat to gain her dream of running at Anna Tender and creating a game inspired with the aid of Herself the next day Bong quickly arrives on the organization excited to begin her new job, but her organization Min Hyuk surprises her with an unexpected twist. She have to pass a test to secure the high-paying function. The test entails a game of hen in opposition to the secretary, and if Bong quickly wins, she will be able to sign the settlement right now on this particular game. Bong Soon and Bong are prepared to play hen with a man equipped to continue. But Bong Soon requests a helmet no longer for herself, but for the secretary. This request catches the secretary off shield and he translates it as an insult. However, Minhye considers it a reasonable request, having witnessed Bong Soon's outstanding strength and abilities with the helmet in vicinity. The sport starts off evolved soon. Secretary Bong costs toward Bong quickly, however she rapidly kicks him, sending him soaring via the air. The sport is over, and while the secretary suffers a broken tailbone and a fractured cervical vertebra, his head stays unharmed. Following this incident, Bong Soon officially assumes her role as a bodyguard, and her initial task is to understand a man who has been stalking Minhye. Currently Bong Soon concurs to take at the task, however makes a request to her company. She desires to work in the sport improvement department. After finishing this challenge, Min Hyuk agrees to her request, however emphasizes the importance of focusing on her present-day activity. Later that night, as Bong Soon is heading domestic, she has an experience that someone might be following her. She examines at the back of her, but finds nobody there and keeps her journey home. But a while later, some other young woman walks down the same direction as Bong Soon and notices a black hooded man trailing her. The nervous female attempts to run away, however alas, the sinister guy catches up to her and brutally kills her. The subsequent morning, news of the ugly homicide spreads at some point of the metropolis, shocking the entire community. In the meantime, Bong Soon is at her new office, discussing with Min Hyuk why he did not record the stalker to the police. In response, Min Hyuk expresses his loss of agree within the police, that is why he hired Bong Soon for the process. As they talk, they each see the information of the young female's murder on TV and experience sorrowful, approximately the tragic occasion. To raise their spirits, Min Hyuk indicates going out for a few amusing and urges Bong Solar to sign up for him. He takes her to an upscale mall and indulges in shopping for diverse accessories, making Bong Soon deliver his buying bags. Amazed with the aid of his lavish spending, Bong Soon hopes he would possibly purchase something for her as properly. However, to her disappointment, he only purchases an ice cream for her before leaving all of them. Afterward, the two head to a park with Minhye running a drone, which Bong Soon unearths charming. All of a sudden, Min Hyuk signals her to test at 12 o'clock, indicating that the stalker has appeared. Bong quickly, as a bodyguard, can't stay calm, and the stalker notices her trying to flee. Happily, Minhye quickly pursues him with the drone and manages to seize a picture of the stalker's bike's license plate. After an research, they determine the proprietor's deal with. They waste no time and head there to discover the identity of the person at the back of the stalking. Upon their arrival, a man in a purple outfit solutions the door. Bong Soon then asks him directly if the registration code range belongs to him, and the man confesses that he lately had his bike stolen. Sad Bong quickly then takes Minhyuk to her father's save, but does not tell him that it belongs to her family. They sit down there typically and consume their food, whilst Bong Soon's mom and her friends are shocked to peer her daughter with a good-looking wealthy boy. Bong Soon's mom turns into very satisfied to peer them together and mentions that she needs the fellow to be her son-in-law later at night. Whilst Bong-san returns home. She meets her satisfactory friend Kyung Shim waiting for her. A rival Bang-sun tells her buddy about her boss, and after some net research, Kyung tells her that her boss is genuinely gay and prefers men to ladies. Following this, while the own family sits for dinner, Bong Solar's mom shows she date her boss and enjoy a high-priced existence. Absolutely everyone else does no longer like her phrases, but she insists on Bang-sun being close to her good-looking boss and marrying him in the close to destiny. In the meantime, Guk-do is at the spot wherein the female turned into murdered, remaining night time and looking around in search of proof. However, after not locating anything there, he proceeds to leave. Moments after he left, any other young lady walks past the vicinity, and the identical crook from the earlier night follows and assaults her fortuitously. Before he can get rid of the girl, another guy arrives there and notices him. The criminal then runs away, prompting the fellow to call the police. Even as police look into the vicinity, Guk-do is sad due to the fact he was on the identical spot a while earlier than on the identical time. Min-hyuk is also searching on the same information and getting involved for Bong quickly. Day after today, CCTV cameras are located all over the neighborhood, and Do is given the venture of protecting the victim lady at the clinic right then. Bong quickly additionally enters the clinic to meet Secretary Bong, who were given injured in the bird combat. There she notices Do and methods him. Guk-do then requests her to look after the sufferer girl while he makes use of the bathroom, and Bong quickly is of the same opinion to do so. Whilst she's outside the medical institution room, someone carrying a health practitioner's dress enters the room and takes the girl away, stating that it is an emergency and they need to perform an operation. After some time, when Goku and a actual doctor return, Wong